understanding of the project, seeing the big picture of the Gotbackup project. You see, the journey we are on as affiliates, when you have the right mindset and you understand where this is going, where the project is going, and where you stand as a strategic partner, you would know how to order your steps, and you know how to stick and stay because you know what is coming ahead of you. And tonight's presentation is being specially packaged to let you see the big picture. If where you are standing, you can just see up to what do you call it? Perhaps just the horizon. You can just see your neighbor's house. Today, we are going to lift you onto perhaps a rocket so you can see a bigger horizon. Perhaps you are standing at level 100 or level 1 on this tower. But today, you are going to go up to maybe the highest level of it, level 15. At that level, you can see beyond, on top of everything, you can see clearer what is in the distance. And that's what tonight's presentation, tonight's training is about. I'll need your full attention. I'll need your mental engagement. I'll need you to pay attention to every single word that is going to come out tonight. And the person who's going to take us through tonight's training is one of the top African leaders on this project. It's a man I respect a lot because when he got on the project, he came on with the vision. He just caught the vision and knew where this was going. So there's no better person to take you to this evening's presentation. He's been a blessing not only to our team, he's been a blessing to the Ghana community. He's on this project not by himself. He's here with his entire family. He opened Liberia to this project. His wife opened Senegal to this project. They understand where this is going. And to help us get a deeper understanding, help me welcome our visionary partner, one I enjoy working with. And in fact, he's been a very good support, not only to me, to everybody who gets an interaction with him. Mr. Henry Calvin Birch, the audience can't wait to hear tonight's training. And I am actually pumped up to hear more about the depth of this. Thank you so much for doing this with us and welcome. Please let's welcome him with some reactions, guys. Thank you.
Thank you, thank you, thank you. That means so much to me because I think I'm getting a bit nervous. Can you see my screen? I hope you can. Can I just monitor it from the side? So can you hear me loud and clear? Just give me some reactions. Let me know I am heard loud and clear. I'm not seeing. Am I being heard, please?
Yes, sir. You can be heard.
Okay. Sorry, I'm just trying to log in to my other device. Is always good so that you can. Okay, so if you can see my screen, yes, I think the ball has already been put in my court. The foundations have been laid and I have been built or have been laid. I want to say big welcome to everyone, and it's a privilege to be leading tonight's conversation. And tonight we're just going to be doing a top-up of what we started, I think, 2 weeks ago because there was a break last week. It's the journey of the affiliates. You got my name, I believe, for those who didn't get my name or do not know me, my name is Calvin or H. Calvin Birch, and I'm an affiliate on the Gotbackup project. So on this journey of the affiliates, it begins with a certain mindset, and that mindset that foundation was laid a couple of weeks ago. But I just want to give a quick recap on what we've had already on this series and where we are going. I think that will lead us to the next topic for today. And today is a deeper understanding of the projects. So I think I can see this. Okay, so a certain mindset is a winner's mindset, and winner thinks long term, acts daily, learns consistently, and refuses to quit. Refuses to quit. So a quick one. So number one, so there are about 7, 8 nuggets that you may want to keep in mind, take note of, because this is something that can guide your step, your journey on this trip. A winner takes responsibility. First, key responsibility. I know that on this project, if you are here, you must have been invited or introduced by someone. Okay, no one just shows up and, oh, I'm here. You must have been invited by someone or introduced by someone. And it is the person responsibility once they bring you here to guide you on the project. If the person is new, of course, they will lead you to someone that can guide you on the project. Whether you are just a regular customer, you are using the service of Gotbackup, or you want to build the business as an affiliate. But the first responsibility is on you. You know why it's on you? What if the person who brought you in to this project or this showed you this and is not available, maybe traveled and just lost interest, or I don't want to say the worst, but it's just not there. What do? Do you stop and say that person is responsible for me? No. So the first responsibility is on you, is on me. Okay, so we need to have that mindset of taking ownership. They don't blame people, they don't blame luck, whether is bad luck. They ask, okay, and the question is, what can I do better? All right, so the second one is a growth mentality. The certain mindset of an affiliate or of a winner is that they believe they can improve no matter what it is. Failure is not the end, it's a feedback, and something can be done. Every mistake becomes a lesson unless you don't want to learn. It is not a label. Okay, so take note of that. Third, another quality, the mindset is being patient with the process. Sometimes we blame ourselves too much. We blow ourselves, we kick ourselves. We need to be patient, okay? They understand that mindset, understand, the people with that mindset understand that success takes time, guys, and we will see a number of illustrations very soon, okay? Even when results are slow, they stay consistent, just like the seed that grows into a tree. And you will see we will be looking at some illustrations about that. The next one, for discipline over motivation. They don't wait to feel like doing the work. Sometimes we want to relax if we are a leader, but the passion, the responsibility get us moving. They show up anytime, on good days or on bad days, okay? And we want to get that mindset. Clear vision. A winner knows where they are going. They have goals, direction, purpose, not just wishful thinking. And it's a mindset that we want to adopt. This one is so key. Number 6, no quitting mentality. Do not quit. They may rest, they may adjust, they may rethink, they may realign, they may re-strategize, restructure, but they don't give up. Setback don't stop them. It shouldn't stop you. They refine them. Number 7, focus on self. I'm not saying be selfish, but don't compare, not comparison, okay? They don't waste energy comparing their journey to others, okay? We all are on different lanes. They stay in their lane and keep building, okay? There was this analogy about the moon, the sun, the star, they all have their own function, but that's for another day. The last one is positive, but realistic thinking. You want to stay positive, but you also want to be realistic too. They stay hopeful, but they also put in the work. Okay? The fact that we say don't quit, it takes time for success, doesn't mean sit down and do nothing and just believe. All right? They act. So we want to put in those winning mentalities into our project. All right? Now let's go to the discussion of the day. What's the password today? My goodness, I'm not able to get this phone on. Is a deeper understanding of the project, okay, for us to see the bigger picture. We all know where we are. We are not in a project trying to build a ship. We're not in a medical project. We're not in a football project. We are in a cloud project. Okay, why cloud storage? If you are asking this question now, two things. You are either so brand new or you have been under the rock. Okay, but cloud is taking over the world. This is where the world is going. Computing, AI, cloud storage. Why? Because in today's interconnected world, data is being generated at an unprecedented rate. Today, you know how many data or how much data you produce, how many I produce, or how much did I produce from the social media transaction, the posting we made, online transaction. All of those transactions are all data. They are all saved up in the cloud, and they are valuable to us, and they need to be preserved. If we have generation of so much data, I mean, let's use this analogy. I always use it in some of our presentations. If you have in this city, at the moment, I'm in the city of Accra. Say there's an influx of people from all the surrounding cities, okay, coming from the central regions, the Volta regions, and other regions, okay, influx into Accra. There are many other things that would be affected, but one major thing that would be affected is accommodation. Where would people stay? And if you are into real estate, you have a good chance of making a huge break. Why? Because especially if you are creating accommodation with at the best price, giving the best rate, I mean, you are the guy. So data is being generated at an unprecedented rate. The need for storage of the data is huge. And we are in a space where data real estate is big business. And that is where we are. Besides, see where this is going. You might have not taken a typical, a very good look, but many times we talk about this in doing our during our presentation. So is the cloud market, guys. The blue there was a projection that had been made months back. Now, it was projected, this one is not clear on particular numbers, but a previous projection that I saw, from 2000, 2020, this one says by 2022, by 20, let me see, I take it from 2022. 2022, the cloud market was valued a little over 200 billion. In fact, this is a revised version of it. We don't have time. I would have gone to an older version, and you will have seen that what was projected some time ago was about 90 billion. Now we have over 200 billion. Okay. By 2025, we're looking at over 300 billion. The previous one that I saw, the projection said that by 2020, by 2030, which is the next 5 years or almost 5 years from now, the projection for the value of the cloud storage market was going to be somewhere around 500 billion. That's $500 billion. But guess what? Before the year ended, the guys did some reconciliation, or they did some rethinking, and like, no, this is more than what we thought. 2025 alone is looking at over 3 times what was projected previous years ago. The guy said, no, this is going up. And the figure is over 400 billion. But it was projected for 2025, it was projected that it was going to be 260 something billion. And 2020 and 2030 was going to be $500 billion, which is 500 billion. But it's already by 2025, we are hitting 400 billion. So what will happen in 2026? Your guess is as good as mine. That you should know. So we are not in a field or in an industry or in an area where we are wasting time. We are going with the trend, guys. You need to stay here because great things are going to happen. Okay. Now, these are most stats. If you just Google and say, how much data is generated every day, you will have almost similar, if not exactly what is on the screen. And when I saw this the first time, I was like, oh my God. Over 400 million terabytes, okay, of data is being generated every single day. Multiply that by every week, every month, every year, and you will see where this is going. Every single social media platform, guys, will be asking us to pay for storage because they know we can't help it. We are in an age, an era where data will be generated. I mean, so much, okay? I saw a stat that said 90% of the world's data, 90% of the world's data was generated in the last 2 years. I was like, you can't be, you gotta be kidding me. 90% was generated in the last 2 years, and that was last year. That data came out. Like, so what is going to be generated in the next 2 years? Think about it. This is the space we are in. People are going to be needing space, almost like how they will need oxygen if they want to survive it. Otherwise, you lose your stuff on the cloud, on social media. You got to be needed. So we are in an area that no one else is. And when I say no one else is, I know we have iCloud, we have Google Drive, we have Amazon, we have Microsoft. But guess what? None of them is doing affiliate program. None of them gives the opportunity to you and to me to earn from that industry. No, not yet. But I'm sure pretty soon there will be other competitors. But right now, Gotbackup is numero uno that is into that space and creates the opportunity for people to make impact. Okay, so take that. And why should we take this? Pay more attention to this, guys, because data loss is serious. It is not only with the phone. We have seen the stats from the phone, right? But it is not only with the phone. The other time when I saw this about businesses and their computers, it blew me away. Computers are also having major risk. Roughly, we're looking at almost 70% of businesses experiencing significant data loss or have experienced that in the past year. Okay, and what is the software issues making them to lose their data, their system getting crushed, the theft case, whatever. But what was even more mind-blowing, is what? Look at the last part. Nearly 31% of users have lost all their files due to unavoidable events, and how much? 94% of companies that are experiencing data loss, severe data loss, do not, I say it again, they do not recover from it. How devastating that is. So people need this. The stats is showing that people need this, if not immediately, in the very near future, but people even need it right now. But they're not aware of this. They are looking at other options. They are looking at two reasons why people are not running to the cloud space right now. And the first reason is, of course, those that know, they can afford it, they're going for it. So, but many things is too expensive, and is cloud storage expensive? The truth is, yes, it is expensive. But do you have an option? No. I mean, if you are an institution, you shouldn't mind paying a whole lot to save your data, your files, your documents, your images, and all of that, and keep your business running. Then one theft and everything is gone. Square one. You can't afford to do that. It is expensive, but people pay for it because they need it. But many things is expensive, and I agree with many. It is expensive, but guess what? A new kid is on the block and is giving people a better deal, a better option, a better value for money. And you know who that kid is? What that kid is? Gotbackup. And that's who we are. We are affiliates, or you can call it strategic partners of Gotbackup. And I'm going to go right into that right now. You already know about these stats, how people are losing. Almost 50% of cell phone users are experiencing data loss. You know that. We talk about this every time in a presentation. The theft case in terms of phone getting missing, computer getting missing, every 43 seconds, people are losing data. So the situation is worrying, and it's a good space, guys, we are in. If you are here and you're part of this space, give yourself a pat on the back and be thanking the one who brought you here, because you are in a good place. Okay, so Gotbackup has a mission. Gotbackup is on a mission. And what is the mission? It's to provide secure, affordable, okay, and user-friendly cloud data backup solutions. And that is what these guys have been doing, okay? And not just that, also empowering individual businesses to protect their digital access, such as their photos, videos, documents, images, audios from loss, from theft, from technical failures. And guess what? I think we will, what I want to say, I don't want to jump, we're going to get there. So Gotbackup focuses on on offering the high grade security system, and that is the 256-bit encryption. Okay, Gotbackup is accessible. Its simplicity is much better than many of the others. But their goal is to make it automated, 100% set for you and forget, set and forget. And backup service available across all devices. They want to make sure they're able to work on Windows, Mac, iOS, Android, and all of that. And they're doing it as we speak. Okay, they are affordable, better than many of its competitors. You can, if there is one you think beats Gotbackup, please let me know. Okay, and not just that. This is the other part I wanted to bring up: the financial empowerment. Beyond data protection, the mission includes offering digital empowerment, an opportunity, okay, or we call it a project, through their affiliate program, allowing users like me, like you, to earn income by sharing your service. We do this all the time. If you go to a nice restaurant, enjoy the food, you tell your friend. If it's a kinky joint, a fufu joint, like, hey, have you checked out this place? We do that all the time. This is something which is a part of human beings. We share, and mouth to mouth, or from friend to another friend, from family to, it works more than any advert anyone can think about. All right, so this is where we are, and Gotbackup gives us the opportunity to partake into this very lucrative space, the cloud storage space. Okay, and that is why we are strategic partners. Okay, Gotbackup, when we say you are strategic partners, maybe you are a strategic partner, maybe you're new, you're like, what is a strategic partner? Or many times they call it an affiliate. Are you an affiliate? What is an affiliate? Okay, so the title of this series is the journey of the affiliates. All right, so the affiliate, or you can also say the journey of the strategic partner, or we are reseller. We are the only people that have been given the rights. Okay, the rights. We have the sole rights of resellership of what Gotbackup offers. We don't have it for Google. We don't have it for iCloud. We don't have it for Amazon. We don't have it for Microsoft. But we have it for Gotbackup, which offers the best value for money. Okay, and that is where we are playing. That's where we are. So the key responsibility of the strategic partner is to spread the good news, spread the word. Okay, go out and spread the word, just like the Great Commission that Jesus gave. This commission is given to us by GVO and say, become an affiliate, go out and spread the word and make and benefit from what we get from that. Okay, is to educate potential clients on the importance of data backups, actively selling Gotbackup packages, cloud storage solutions to different markets around the world. Okay, so that is what we are. This is, you can just use the Gotbackup service and enjoy it. But guys, think about this. If you are just a service user and you are on this call, please think again. Please think again, because you don't lose anything by sharing what you're benefiting from. Let me give an analogy. I'll give you a scenario, okay? If, and I use this quite often, if your sister comes to you during the weekend and is so broken, is so devastated, and asks, what happened? And said, I just lost my company's laptop. All our project work was on that laptop. I'm even doing my master's or PhD. All my work is on that laptop. And we just completed a new project, and the latest details update all on the laptop. I just lost it. Now, you have been using Gotbackup for the past 6 months or 3 months or some a year, and you never spoke to your sister about it. Will you feel bad? Could you have helped her if you had spoken to her and she had gotten Gotbackup? Do you think it could have saved the situation? The answer is yes, it could have. But you did not. So you don't lose anything by sharing it, because you will only be helping people. And we'll come to that. That is what we do. We help people. So think about it this way. We don't go around begging people, be on a project. I beg you, come and be my partner. No, we go around helping people, educating people. Doesn't matter if some of them say no. Do you know that some people can say no to help and they're dying? Yeah, it's human being. We do that. So don't take it personal. So let's just keep doing it, because there are still people that need help. Okay? And Gotbackup offers significant commission, and we will be looking at some of that very shortly as we conclude. Okay, so strategic partners are essential to Gotbackup expansion, okay, or GVO expansion, and even its existence, okay, particularly in promoting data protection to small and medium, first to individuals, to small and medium enterprises, as evidenced by nationwide partner such in 2020. I mean, this some work that was done, and is proving that what happened. Now, many times when we look at when we're dealing with digital projects, and sometimes people have little confidence in it because no face is behind it. All right, they're not too sure. This project has a great team led by Joelle Terry and Madam Eve Therian. Okay, both of them were in Ghana. For some of you that are new, they were in Ghana last year, November, to launch this, project, relaunch it, I would say, in Ghana. And it was a big event we had at the Mensvik Hotel. Okay, so it's real, and it's a multi-million-dollar company, which is GVO we're talking about, here, and GBO have been in existence for almost 3 decades. 3 decades, since 1997, 98, thereabout. But Gotbackup project, this April, some of you might not know, this April, Gotbackup turns 3. 3 years. 3 years and still counting. And you know how many countries in the world Gotbackup has captured already? I hope you know this if you're on this project. Unless you joined today, you probably may not, but you may have seen it in the presentation. Gotbackup is already in 195 countries in the world. Only 3 years old. What? Yeah. That's how fast this is moving. In the next 5 years, it would have captured the world and it would have produced a number of financially free individuals. I hope you will be one. I hope so. I pray you will be one. That is, if you're still on the project. Okay, so it's a great team. They have a board as well, 9-member board, and we we people in Ghana are fortunate to have one of their own on the board of a cloud storage in the US, not common. And that is in the person of Dr. Kweku Ohini Asari. This is the guy that first said, yes, Gotbackup 3 years ago. Okay, otherwise, maybe some of us may not have been in it. Some people would not have seen this, would have lost their data, or may not have made some of the income that they've earned already on the project. But he said yes, and the company thought, this guy brings in a lot to this. That's his area. I think he's a lecturer in cloud computing, AI, and that space. That's the space. So they brought him in, and they thought he could bring some value. So we have one of our own African Ghanaian on the board of Gotbackup. So that's a good thing. And some other competent guys as well, millionaires are part of that. Okay. Now, let's look at this. And some on this project, let me quickly do this. Some on this project, I think I saw this and I could relate. I could relate, with it. Guys, success takes time. Success takes time. And I don't know what is your understanding of what you're seeing on the screen. And you see a guy wearing orange and a guy wearing blue. This image is simply, or it's a very simple image, but it's a very powerful illustration. It's about patience. It's about consistency. It's about perspective. Okay? Are you the guy in orange or you are the one in blue? Yes, what happened? What you're seeing there is it. I'm sure we have, many of us represent the people, the guy in orange, and some of us represent the guy in blue. Two people plant something in the ground, as you can see. One person, the one in blue, keep nurturing, keep watering, keep supporting, keep caring for it over time. The other one in orange becomes frustrated, impatient, because nothing seems to be happening. At different stages, the impatient person sees only a small of something that has sprouted out, okay? And they think nothing at all. There is nothing is happening. All what I am doing, I can't see anything. He gets angry and he gives up. Meanwhile, the patient guy keeps going, even though growth is slow. Okay, he keeps doing the work. Eventually, the patience guy enjoys a full-blown tree with fruits, while the impatient one is left with nothing. Okay, what does this mean? Success takes time. Success takes time. The one who keeps working, even without quick results, eventually wins. So guys, don't judge too early. For you that are on this project for some time, keep going. For someone who just started the project, don't judge too early. Okay? Growth is often invisible at the first or at the roots, okay, before it appears visible that you can see. So focus on the journey, not others, okay? And I mean, I hope that's a great lesson we can take. And instead of of getting angry and just throwing your hands up in the air in despair, you should know this. If you quit too early, you will never see the harvest. Business also is like that. Education is like that. Personal growth is like that. And faith in general is like that. So let's be like the guy in blue. He kept watering. He knew it will take some time, maybe a few years, but at the end you can see him picking his fruits. Now there's another analogy or example. This is about patience as well. Be patient with your process. Don't be too hard on yourself. Okay? Never stop trying, never stop believing. But the image is about how we go through processes. Okay? The image uses life cycle of a butterfly, as you can see in a picture. A butterfly to teach us a deep message about growth, transformation, and perseverance. The caterpillar, as you know it, as you can see, starts on the leaf. It's small, it's slow, it's ordinary. It forms a cocoon. It's a stage that looks still, like nothing is happening, and it's unproductive. But inside that cocoon, transformation is happening. Eventually, beautiful butterflies emerge and begin to fly. So you may be in the cocoon now. Stay there because transformation is happening. Don't break it too early because the process, once it's truncated, you spoil the growth, you spoil the success. Okay, so every stage on this journey of the affiliate matters. The success stories, the disappointment, the back and forth, the mistakes, they matter. The caterpillar stage may look insignificant, but it is necessary for becoming a butterfly. Your disappointment may be hurting, but it's necessary to toughen you. Okay, so growth is not always visible. It's happening, but you're not seeing it. The cocoon stage represents time in life when nothing seems to be happening. In the business where it may look stale, I'm not making so much money, just 3 digits, or for some 2 digits, but deep change is taking place. Your persistence is growing roots. Do not drop off at this time. Your current situation is not your final form. No matter how small, stuck, or unnoticed it feels like it's unproductive in the process of becoming, big on this project, you have to stay on it because something is happening and something greater is happening. Never stop trying. Never stop believing. Never give up. Your journey, your day will come. 2023, the seed is planted. Just keep watering. 2024, 2025, 2026. Years reward those who stay consistent. And if you do, you will be rewarded. Sometimes situations are uncomfortable, but they are necessary, and we get the great reward at the end. I have a picture on the screen. I have an image on the screen. I want us to be interactive for the next 1 minute. Put in the text, especially for mothers. Fathers, if you're on this call and you can relate to this, let me know. Now, tell me, what situation is this? What are we trying to depict here? So I want you to put as a reasonable guess on the platform. Tell me, what picture is this? Anyone? Mothers mainly. There is something I want to talk about, but I want to see who can relate to this. I haven't seen anything yet, or no one is typing. Anyone can relate to this? Anyone can make a guess? Okay, 2 messages. What? Hello. No. Okay, where am I? I want to see, what's the last message? I'm not seeing it. I am not seeing any message. Okay, let me not waste time. But this is about a baby that is teething. Now, mothers, you can relate. When your baby is teething, sometimes some mothers, especially new mothers, don't even know. They are so disturbed. They take them to hospital. They have a fever. They are crying. They are so uneasy. The baby is not happy. You are not happy. But what is that? Eventually, when you hear it's teething, teething is not a sickness. It's a process. It has to happen. All right. But when the baby gets, and what do you see the teeth? You don't see anything, but the baby is teething. It is there, it's growing, and then suddenly something sprouts, and you see at the bottom of you open the mouth and you see something whitish, and like, oh, that's a teeth. And you see the baby there. Those are the 2 teeth that come up and down. And I think, what teeth is that? Is it? Sorry, I don't want. Is it the doctor is on the call, so I'm sure she will help with that. So that is a relief. I mean, everyone is happy, and your child teeth growing suddenly. If your child is 3, 4, and there is no teeth, you will be worried. If you are a parent, especially a mother, all right? So that is the process. You know what happens and what goes into it. So guys, this is what we go through on this project. All right? Great things happened, but it sometimes will be disappointing. It will be frustrating. It will be tiring. It will be time consuming. All right. It may be sleepless, but great things are happening. This is a great project. This is a great place to be. This is an environment you want to be. This is no matter what you may be earning right now. You may be earning $100. You may be earning $200, $300. You may be earning $0. Doesn't matter. It may be your season. It may just not be your turn. Keep on going, because on this project, do people make money? Yes. If a person can make $1,000 on this project, that means you can make $1,000. If a person can make 10,000 on this project, that means it's possible. And guys, this is only 3 years old. This is something we are on. So if you haven't seen these figures that we're going to display, we're going to show, I want you to know that this is not automatic. So I'll make a disclaimer here. The income figures shared by Gotbackup in this specific situation, partners, Gotbackup strategic partners are examples of what is possible, what people can make, what is possible. That's what I said. It's not a guarantee of an earning you will make when you just get on a project. Oh, you said in 1 month. No, that's not what we're saying. Some affiliate earn 4 to 5 digits income. True? Oh, yes. Yes. And true. Okay? It is possible. Okay? But these results are not typical. And it depends on individual efforts. It depends on commitment. It depends on skills, strategies, time invested. Like this, some people choose not to come. It's okay, all right? Consistency, it matters. And adherence to the Gotbackup business system or to the team system, whether it's Legacy Seed or it's Copper Smith's system. We have system that we can just plug in, okay? So Gotbackup does not guarantee any specific income levels. No, they don't. And no one should quote me on this. Success is in the success in the Gotbackup business requires this, what we're doing today. It requires consistent action. It requires leadership and development. It requires ongoing personal efforts, okay? And individual results vary from one person to the other. Any income statement or success story presented here are meant only to encourage you, only to testify that it is possible for educational purposes as well, okay? And not to be interpreted as a clear assurance that this is what you want to make this month. Is it possible? Yes, but there is no clear assurance that you will earn. Your success depends on, most importantly, on you. In spite of the system, in spite of everything else, most importantly, on you. Now, take a look at incomes here. If you want to give up today, look at those incomes there. What if you could make one of those incomes in the next 1 month, in the next 2 months, in the next 6 months, in the next 1 year? You could start making an income like what you have on your screen every single month going forward. Will you stay? The answer for many will be yes. but you are never gonna know if you quit, if you give up, if you shut up, if you stay quiet. You're only gonna know at the end of the journey if you keep moving. Okay? So guys, let me come back. I just I want to end here. We have more to say, but we don't have enough time. I don't want to take too much of this time tonight. This is just to get people on track, get people to understand um, what we have in our hands. Sorry, I have this hand up. I have to bring it down, lower hand. So just to let you, partner, know what is in our hands. We have something precious. We have something the world needs. We have something our friends need. We have something our neighbors need. Our siblings need. Our neighborings need. Okay, our siblings need, because this will benefit them. Do not look at this as bothering people. You are helping people. The journey of the affiliate is not a straight line. It's not a level line. It's rocket, is up, is down, but there is a destination, and the destination is success. So I want to end here, and if there are questions, we can take those questions, and then we could make, I think, Dr. Doherty can come in with some announcements, and we can call it an evening. Just before you come in, let me make this very important announcement. Tomorrow evening, which is Tuesday, one thing which is a bother, is a worry. People are coming onto the project, right? Every day there are people who are signing up onto the project, but we are not paying attention to people. We're not giving people the necessary guidance. The other time, weeks ago, months ago, we launched something. We brought something into our system, and it's called AIM, Affiliate Informatory Meeting. Everyone on this call should know what AIM is, should know how to implement AIM. That is an orientation meeting that is a must. Whether the person that just got started, just registered, is only interested in the service, AIM is mandatory to set them up and tell them the next line of action. If the person is interested in building the business, it's important that they go through AIM, the affiliate informatory meeting, AIM. That's what we call it, AIM, for people to understand where they are, what is next. Okay, so we've realized that many people who are getting people sign up on the project are not implementing AIM. Tomorrow evening, there will be a general AIM meeting. So everyone on this project who have not gone through AIM should be on the call tomorrow evening. I think it's at 7 and 8. We'll confirm the time. It's on Zoom. If you have not had an AIM meeting, the orientation meeting, you have to be on a call. If you have not implemented AIM to your partners who are just coming, you have to be on a call. If you need to understand how to do it, you'd have to be on the call tomorrow evening. It's not going to be many times. And you need to put on a platform after this call, on whatever platform you are on. Everyone who wants to be there, I just want to see each one typing right now after this call, AIM, AIM, on the platform. That show you were on the call and you want to be a part of the AIM meeting, and you want to learn what it's all about. Okay, so Dr. Doherty, please take over. Thank you.
Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, guys. I was expecting some reactions when Mr. Birch was heading to the end, but I didn't see the reactions that came in because today was a delivery for you to see where we are going, guys. I think he deserves a big round of applause. I think you have to do better than we are doing on the call. If you learned something good, if you got better clarity, if you understood what the journey is going to be like, and you are ready for what is ahead, because there is a destination. I saw that in the chat box. There is a sure destination with this. And you're not worrying people. That's what I liked about it. You're not helping people. You left something else. I think there was something that you usually used to say, that imagine after 5 years, someone comes to you and tells you that, thank you for Gotbackup. Because of Gotbackup, I was able to send my children to the school I wanted them to attend. I was able to build the house that I started